Did you know that there are many mistakes that can turn out to be harmful? Eggs are often touted as one of the best sources of high-quality protein, full of essential vitamins and nutrients. But what many people don't realize is that if not handled properly, eggs can become harmful to your body in ways you might not expect. The truth is that whether or not something is good for you depends entirely on how you prepare, store, and cook it. In this video, we'll reveal 5 common mistakes that can do more harm than good. Some of these mistakes may surprise you, especially if you've been eating eggs the same way for years without giving it a second thought. But once you understand these important mistakes, you'll be able to move forward without worrying about potential health risks. Stay tuned until the end, because this isn't just about avoiding mistakes. It's about making simple changes that can have a big impact on your health and wellness. We'll break down exactly what happens when things are done the wrong way and what you can do to keep them a safe, nutritious part of your diet. So if you want to make sure your eggs remain a healthy superfood instead of a hidden hazard, you don't want to miss this video. Now let's get started. Number 1, overcooking your eggs. One of the most common mistakes people make when raising their eggs is overcooking them. Although they're packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins, cooking them at too high a temperature can cause harmful changes in their composition. When eggs are overcooked, whether by frying them until they turn brown, leaving them too soft until the yolk turns a grayish blue, or frying them at high temperatures, they undergo oxidation, leading to the formation of harmful compounds. Oxidized cholesterol, in particular, is linked to increased inflammation and a higher risk of heart disease. If you've ever noticed a strong sulfur smell after leaving your eggs for too long, it's a sign that they've been overcooked. This happens because the sulfur in the egg white reacts with the iron in the yolk to form iron sulfide. While this doesn't make the eggs toxic, it is a sign that the nutrients in the egg have been damaged during the cooking process. Over time, eating overcooked eggs regularly can contribute to long-term health problems, especially for older adults, who are already more susceptible to arthritis. Take Robert, 76, who has been eating eggs for breakfast for years. He fried them while they were crispy, thinking it would make them taste better. But over time, he began to experience indigestion and frequent heartburn. After learning about the basics of oxidized cholesterol, he switched to cooking them at lower temperatures, gently jerking them instead of frying them vigorously. Within a few weeks, he felt noticeably different, less bloated and more energetic throughout the day. Another problem with overcooking eggs is that it can destroy many of their important nutrients. Eggs are rich in vitamin B12, folate, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which support brain and eye health. But when exposed to high temperatures for long periods of time, the availability of these nutrients is significantly reduced, meaning you may not get the full benefits from the eggs you're eating. The good news is that you don't have to stop eating eggs to avoid these unfortunate outcomes. You just need to pay attention to how you cook them. Cooking at lower gentle temperatures such as relaxing, poaching, or light touching helps preserve their nutrients while minimizing oxidation. If you're frying eggs, use a gentle heat and avoid over-crunching them, which will help make them healthier. Small changes like these can make a big difference in ensuring you get the maximum benefit from your food without taking unnecessary health risks. Number 2, eating raw or undercooked eggs. Many people believe that eating raw or undercooked eggs is the best way to get the most nutrients, but what they don't realize is that it also comes with its own set of health risks. Although they are packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals, consuming them can expose you to harmful bacteria like salmonella, which can cause severe food poisoning. This is especially concerning for older adults because their immune systems naturally weaken as they age, making it harder to fight off infections. What might be a mild fever for a young person can become a dangerous condition for an older person. If you've ever eaten foods like homemade mayonnaise, raw cookie dough, or runny eggs, you may have unwittingly increased your risk of infection. While salmonella is toxic, it's not something to take lightly. Symptoms of infection can include fever, abdominal pain, diarrhea, and even dehydration. For older adults, this can quickly become a health issue and lead to hospitalization in obese cases. While many people assume that store-bought eggs are completely safe, Even the cleanest egg products can harbor bacteria if they are not handled or stored properly. Take Margaret, 68, who loves to start her day with an ideal life. She did so for years and thought it was the best way to absorb all the nutrients. But one day she developed severe stomach pain and nausea that lasted for several days. After going to the doctor, she was expected to have salmonella poisoning. She never thought that the eggs she had been eating all this time could be the cause. After switching to eating cooked eggs, she never had the same problem and continued to get the nutrients she needed without worrying about the risks. 3. Storing eggs. Improperly. Many people don't think much about how to store eggs after cooking, but improper storage can turn a perfectly good meal into a breeding ground for harmful bacteria. When eggs are left out at room temperature for too long or aren't handled properly, they can quickly become unsafe to eat. Bacteria multiply quickly in warm environments, and once eggs reach the danger zone of 40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, pathogens can begin to grow in just a few hours. This is especially concerning for seniors, as foodborne illnesses tend to be more severe in older adults and young children. If you've ever used essential oils on your cooking oil for a few hours and then decided to eat them, you may have inadvertently increased your risk of infection. The longer they are left out at room temperature, the greater the chance of bacteria like Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli growing. While refrigerating cooked eggs can help slow down the growth of your neighborhood, they should always be stored properly in an airtight container and eaten within a few days. Hard-boiled eggs, for example, should be eaten within a week, while scrambled or fried eggs should be eaten within 3 to 4 days. Take George, a 72-year-old who likes to make a big batch at the beginning of the week to save on cooking time. He leaves them in an open container in the refrigerator and takes them out each morning. But after experiencing several bouts of stomach pain and nausea, he realized his storage habits might be to blame. After switching to airtight containers and making smaller batches, he no longer experiences the same digestive issues. Number 4, using expired or cracked eggs. One of the easiest ways to turn eggs into a health hazard is to consume cracked, expired, or improperly stored egg products. While they may look normal on the outside, if they are too dry or have small cracks in the shell, they can harbor harmful bacteria like Salmonella. This is especially important for older adults whose weakened immune systems make it harder for them to fight off infections than younger adults. Number 5, combining eggs with unhealthy cooking oils. One of the most common mistakes when preparing eggs is using the wrong cooking oil. While eggs themselves contain high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, the oil you choose to cook them in can make the difference between a nutritious meal and one that contributes to inflammation and long-term health risks. Many people don't realize that some oils, especially refined vegetable oils, break down when cooked at high temperatures, creating harmful substances that can damage the body over time. Ultimately, using the right cooking oils can make all the difference in helping you avoid unnecessary inflammation while boosting the nutritional benefits of your meals. You can rely on the foods you eat to function at their best, and making smarter choices about how you prepare your meals can have a long-term impact on your digestion, energy, and overall health. Not to be overlooked, but to be rewarded in a way that maximizes their benefits and minimizes potential risks. Thanks for joining us today. Today, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't be shy about sharing. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and security. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to create great content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.